Good morning. Steve here on Saturday, March 7th, 2026. It's around 70 degrees here in Rancho Mirage. I'm here in Rancho Mirage because I heard there's a classic car show taking place here today at the river. Now, the river is an outdoor mall on Highway 111. And I think it's on the corner of Bob Hope Drive. And I'm on Bob Hope Drive right now. I just took the freeway here from Palm Springs. I needed to get gas, and all of the gas prices that I passed on the way here were $5 or more. And I looked on my Gas Buddy app before coming here, and here at Agua Caliente gas station, which is right across from the street from the Agua Caliente Casino, regular is $4.11 per gallon. So that's the lowest I could find. Well, I did notice that the gas prices at Costco and Sam's Club were a few cents less. I think they were maybe $4.09. But there are a few more miles that direction, and I'm going to use my phone today to film the classic car show because I know there's going to be lots of copyrighted music blasting, and I'm going to try to make it easy on myself by using my cell phone, and I have a microphone that plugs into my cell phone, and that microphone kind of gets rid of all the background noise. Now, I don't usually like it if I'm just out walking, that particular microphone, because I like all the background noise. I like all the birds in the trees making lots of noise, and if there's a crowd, people talking and laughing, and just all the noises that you hear when you're taking your walks. I like all those noises, but not in an event. At the event, most of the noises you hear are loud copyrighted music that I then have to try to edit out, which could take extra hours to edit out the music and add non-copyrighted music. So I'm going to try this microphone today at this event and see if that helps. I have noticed that when I'm shopping in a store, if I do that, it gets rid of all the background music, because a lot of the stores, they also play non-stop copyrighted music. So the point of this, I kind of got off on a tangent. The reason I decided to get gas here instead of going over to Costco or Sam's Club is because there at Sam's Club, where I usually get gas, I have to use my app on my phone, and it's always like a big ordeal, and it's never very easy, and my phone battery has a limited amount of time. And you know me, I usually take these walks. I'm going to be walking around the mall and this car show probably for an hour or two, and I'll be lucky if my battery on my phone lasts that entire time. So like right now, I'm on my Action 5 DJI Action 5 camera, and if I run out of battery on my phone while I'm walking around the car show, then I can use this as a backup. So since I want to get my steps in today, not only am I going to be walking around the car show, but I'm also going to walk around the mall, and I might even walk around the neighborhood nearby if I need more steps. So I'm just going to play it by ear. So that's a really long explanation about why I decided not to get gas at Sam's Club, so I wouldn't have to use my cell phone and use any of the battery just to be able to get gas. Sorry about that long-winded explanation, but that's what I do. I just go out and I walk and I talk and I just ramble and just talk about whatever happens to come to mind at the time. So anyway, let's head over. It's not starting for about an hour, so it gives me an hour to walk around before it actually starts. It starts at 10 o'clock. I'll have plenty of time to walk around before the car show starts. So next stop, the river. I'm really surprised how windy it is down here. Hold my hand over the microphone here to block some of the wind out. Gosh, it's rarely windy in this part of the desert, especially up here next to the mountains. You can see here on Highway 111, it's rare to get any wind here, but it's almost spring, and this is our windy season, but usually the wind blows the most down by the freeway, and we're pretty far away from the freeway. So, my usual problem when I'm out filming is either copyrighted music playing in the background or wind blowing into the microphone. So those are just a couple of the challenges you have to deal with when you're a vlogger. Noise is definitely a big thing when you're out vlogging because there's always loud cars and motorcycles, and as you know, I'm always complaining about leaf blowers and tree trimmers and lawnmowers, all the gardeners making lots and lots of noise everywhere I go. But, I have to have something to complain about, right? So I'm going to start here at the corner of, what is this, Rancho Las Palmas and Bob Hope Drive. And I'm going to walk around the perimeter of the river first, and then I'll walk around the mall itself. And well, that's interesting. They sort of have a sidewalk, but not really. Like so much of the desert here. Not a lot of sidewalks. Sidewalks aren't very popular here. So here's this sign. You can see it's pretty early, not a lot of people here yet. It's a Saturday morning. I'm guessing in the next hour or two this parking lot is going to fill up. I guess I should try to get a thumbnail, since I always forget to get thumbnails. Alright, so I'm going to walk around the perimeter. If there's anything interesting to show you, I will. If you hear a lot of music in the background instead of me talking, just means that the wind was blowing so hard into the microphone that you couldn't hear anything I was saying. And I won't know that until I get home and start editing. I think this is a hotel. What is this across the street? Omni Resort, Rancho Las Palmas. Freeway is down that way. That's north, east, west. Wait, where am I? Let's see. Yeah, east, south, and west. You can see there's some clouds in the sky, but it's a pretty day. Now I'm going to walk up here to the next lay, which will be Highway 111. If you happen to notice in my walking videos, like, well, yeah, I can feel it right here. Something weird, like along the top of my forehead. It's just a towel. It's like a, not a towel, a washcloth. I always put a washcloth under my hat, my big hats like this, when I'm out walking, because after I walk for an hour or two or three, I really sweat a lot. And the sweat starts running down into my eyes, and I already have red eyes from my allergies and the wind and everything else. And my salty sweat makes my eyes even redder and itchier. So I put these washcloths underneath to absorb all of the sweat. Also, what was the other reason? It seems like I know there's another reason. Oh, my forehead. I get really, really itchy forehead. The wind is really blowing into the microphone. So this softer washcloth helps a lot. I guess I should, I didn't bring my plug-in microphone, which I could have plugged in here. It has a little wind muff to keep some of the wind out. I wasn't expecting any wind here. It's never windy out here, down here in this part of the desert. So that's a surprise. So anyway, so the softer washcloth doesn't rub up against my head as much as this. This is a pretty stiff hat, and it rubs up against my forehead, and after 2 to 3 hours of that, I get it's like sands my forehead. And I already have a very itchy forehead all the time because of my allergies, and the hats just make it even worse. So the day after I do my long walks, my forehead is just red and itchy and looks like I have a horrible rash. I think I do have eczema on my forehead, and it just really makes it a lot worse. So if you ever see my red forehead and wonder why, it's because of my hats and my walking. And if you see, like, a lot of times I'll have a white washcloth and I'll have like a little white, something white hanging there. It's just a washcloth. All right, so here's the entrance, I guess, to the Rancho Las Palmas Resort. Now the sidewalk seems to stop right here, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why the sidewalk would stop here, but I can walk in the parking lot there. Yeah, isn't it weird how we just don't like sidewalks here in the desert? I don't know why. Another thumbnail here. All right, let's go this way. Well, maybe they don't want you on the sidewalk. They want to force you to come and walk in the mall. That would make sense, right? All right, I'm holding my hand. If you see my hand in the camera, it's just because I'm holding my hand over the microphone, trying to block some of the wind. Here's a map. Let's take a look. I haven't been here in years. All right, so Highway 111 is here, and then there's like a little lake or a river, and that's, I guess, why it's called the river here. And where am I now? I'm over, I think I'm over here somewhere. Wait, okay, so here's, oh, here I am. Bob Hope Drive. I'm here. I'm going to walk over here, around, go all the way around here, come up this street. I think this is where the, well, let's see, it must be right over here, or back here, where the event is taking place. I saw a couple of vintage cars over there when I parked. You can see, I mean, it's not a lot of stores. I mean, there's theaters here, and then smaller shops all around, and restaurants. Let me continue on here. It's really pretty. It has been forever since I've been here. The last time we were here, we saw a movie. We saw Lincoln. It wasn't it Steven Spielberg's Lincoln? And when was that? Was that 10 years ago? 10 years ago? I don't know. It was a long time ago. This is pretty, isn't it? Yeah, it's like I've got the whole place to myself right now. It's about 9, I think it's around 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning. Everyone's probably out doing errands and not ready to go eat or shop yet. Alright, since there's no sidewalk there, I'll just walk along the outside of the mall here. This is the Yard House. I had lunch there years ago. It was very good. Actually, I've had lunch here at a couple places. I used to work nearby, and we would come over here for lunch once in a while. Some pretty high-end restaurants. It's an REI co-op here. Again, I'm on the outside of the mall, but no sidewalks over there. Now, I think, if I remember right, the Goodwill is right over there, just across the street, I think. Depending on how I feel after I walk here, I may walk over to the Goodwill. So this street up ahead here is Highway 111. It starts out in Palm Springs as Palm Canyon Drive. It actually starts as Highway 111 on the freeway. You exit Highway 111 from the freeway, heading to Palm Springs. Then it becomes Palm Canyon Drive in the city of Palm Springs. Then it switches back to Highway 111. So Bob Hope Drive dead ends right here at Highway 111. Let's go up here to the corner. So this is a Union Bank here in the corner. Looks like it has gone out of business. In fact, whatever these other shops are here, looks like they've gone out of business too. Very strange to see so many businesses closing their doors here in the desert. I just did a video the other day about that in Palm Springs. I think I visited 4 or 5 different businesses that had closed their doors permanently. Oh, what does it say? 24/7 emergency pet services coming soon. Yeah, that's a huge business. People here love their pets and will spend any amount of money to take care of their pets. Oh, I saw pet ER services coming soon. This is right here on the corner of Bob Hope, and you can see Highway 111. Another sign for the river. This building across the street, I think there used to be like a Red Robin's. Is that the name of it? A diner? Now it's a plastic surgeon's office. Things changed a lot here. Electric cars, I guess those are golf cars across the street. And that building there, which says Walter Clark, that's a law office. Is that? I think that was the office. I think that was the building that used to be the old spaghetti factory. Unless the old spaghetti factory is down a couple of blocks. Or maybe that was not the old spaghetti factory. Maybe it was the, oh gosh, I forget the name of the other restaurant that used to be there. Was it Mimi's? The Cheesecake Factory wasn't here when this first opened, I don't think. It was just a really huge river. Still pretty large. But now this Cheesecake Factory is here. I haven't eaten a Cheesecake Factory in years. Probably should come and try this. Yeah, I think this was, it was a restaurant, I can't remember. I don't think it was this old Spaghetti Factory though. A lot of water here in the desert. Very pretty, isn't it? I hope the cars aren't too loud. I know a couple of you said you couldn't watch one of my videos recently. I think it was the Our Gang video because I was walking on Ramon Road, which was so busy and so loud. Yeah, unfortunately, it can be very loud here. Although Highway 111 is not as noisy as Ramon Road. It's a pleasant walk, isn't it? I've never walked here. I've just been here for either to eat lunch or to see movies at the theater. Eat, drink, play, and watch. Dave and Buster's. Yeah, I think I was there once too. I think we had a party there years ago. Okay, the theaters are right there. It's still early. It's probably only 9:15, maybe 9:30. They're just setting up the cars now, so I'll come back once they're all set up. But I'll just keep walking around. This is really cool, isn't it? A little GTO. This is so pretty. This looks a lot like my old Ford Fairlane. Probably around the same age. I think my Ford Fairlane was 1966. Although this is a Pontiac. Wally's Velvet Turtle is a popular restaurant here in the desert. Alright, so this is where they're setting up here. I'll come back. Okay, there's the old Spaghetti Factory. Kind of looks like that other building, doesn't it? I used to love going to the old Spaghetti Factory. I mean, spaghetti is one of the cheapest things you can make, and you can make it at home for, you know, a few dollars. And so I kind of hate it. It's kind of hard to justify spending probably $20 or more for lunch or dinner at the old Spaghetti Factory. But I guess if you're on vacation and you're not able to make it yourself, or you just want to go out and don't want to deal with the mess. Right, so I'm here at the corner of Highway 111 and Rancho Las Palmas. I was going to walk on the sidewalk, but again, no sidewalk here. So let me go get a closer look at the mall itself. Let me go down here to the other entrance, then we'll make a right and go see a little bit more of the mall. So the name of this is the Palm Springs Cruising Association. And maybe I'll just kind of walk back the opposite direction, but I'll walk around the shops instead of just around the exterior. Okay, so I'll walk back this direction now. And it's funny, I hear music coming out of the speakers here too. Yeah, you know, you can't go anywhere these days. Big pair of water features. I'm sure people try it in the summer. They probably try to swim. So, yeah, maybe even fish. Yeah, they have speakers like at Disneyland. I remember when I was a kid, it was so nice and peaceful. I really enjoyed Disneyland. Then we went, I don't know, 10 years ago, and there was just loud music blasting out of every single shop and just, you know, all along the sidewalks. I mean, everywhere you went, it was just loud, very awful, annoying music. And I don't know when they started doing that, but yeah, it's hard to go anywhere without music just blasting everywhere. Doesn't anyone like peace and quiet anymore? Maybe it's just because I'm just an old cranky old codger now. I guess I'm just old and I don't like lots of noise anymore. Not that I ever really did. I always enjoyed peace and quiet even as a kid. So this is a mall, an outdoor mall, that has done real well over the years, but you can see, I mean, it's smaller, and what are these? Are these just want to have fun? Girls just want to have fun. $10. Are these kids? What exactly is this? Window walk gallery. I mean, these look like kids. Artwork made by kids, but I don't know, maybe not. Oh, okay. Go ahead and pause the video if you want to read this. So this building, I mean, this particular shop is empty. But I guess while it's empty, they have this gallery on display. Gallery of artwork here. That's a nice idea. Oh, so they got more. Is this the same office? I mean, the same shop? I guess these are cute. Yeah, it's a big shop. I don't know what was here. Oh, some portraits. Those are nice. These are very good. And for a good cause. Wow, even more. King's School, Palm Springs, education with a vision. Is this the same shop or is it a different shop? I can't really tell. Well, I guess it's just a really huge shop. That's interesting. $250. Okay, some more artwork. Well, lots of shops closed. Maybe just the restaurants are open in the theater. I don't know if the glare is too much if you're able to see these, but these are really, really nice paintings. We are cashless, another place that's cashless for protection of our staff. Huh. I wonder how that protects the staff. Cheesecake Factory. It smells good. They must be getting ready for breakfast. Maybe they don't open until 10 o'clock either. All right, here's another group of photographs. So all of these shops along here appear to be closed, except for Dave and Buster's. So the restaurants, I guess. Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory. Oh, it smells really good. The Cheesecake Factory. Okay, it does look like they're open. What time do they open? Oh, so they don't open until 11:30, but they're open until 9:30 at night. Okay, I hear more copyrighted music, so I may have to stop talking. I left my microphone in the car, so I'll have to go back to the car if I want to switch over to my iPhone. I was planning to do that before I went to the car show. I didn't realize they'd be having music playing here. I guess I should have realized. They always do. So let's see what time they open here. All right, they don't open until 11 o'clock here. Okay, so that's why it's quiet. Everything is closed. I don't know, maybe people in Rancho Mirage like to sleep in. They are already cooking though, because I can smell it. It smells very good. Does not look like a movie that I would want to see. That one either. In fact, there are very few movies that I want to see anymore. Not interested in cartoons, horror movies. Yeah, this is why we don't go to the theater very often. There's almost nothing I would ever want to see anymore. Fan's best friend. I don't know if you can see that mural up there, but that's really cool. I'm guessing they probably don't open until around 11 o'clock either. I didn't realize they had an amphitheater and that they had music here. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday nights. Look at the P.F. Chang's. Wow, look at those horses. I'm going to go get a closer look at those. I'm definitely here at the wrong time, aren't I? It'd be fun to come here when it's real lively and lots of people around. Those are huge horses. Cherry Blossom Martini. So they open at 11 o'clock and they're open until 10. Yeah, I guess this mall is really more for lunch and dinner, not so much breakfast. I'm more of a breakfast person, an early bird, as you know. It's funny, I don't remember these rocks at all in this amphitheater. I wonder if there was something else here before. This is a great idea, though, to bring people in, have lots of music and lots of lively things going on. Sweet buns. Life is better with sweet buns. Okay, I guess the shops over here are still, looks like they're all still open. Interesting hats. A little hat for your dog. Now, you know, I've never seen a dog wearing a hat. I've seen them wearing everything else, but not a hat. I think I've even seen them wearing glasses, sunglasses. Tap to pay. Yeah, they don't really like cash here at the mall, do they? Well, that's a lot of hats. Hats Unlimited. Coco Lulu. They have one of these in downtown Palm Springs, I think. It's neat how they have the river going right through the mall here. I just checked and it's only 9:30, so I think I'm gonna walk over and see if I can find the Goodwill. See if it's as close as I think it is. And then I'll come back because the car show doesn't even start till 10. Ben and Jerry's. Saturday, they open at noon. Wow. Well, I guess maybe not a lot of people have ice cream for breakfast. I do, but I'm sure I'm one of the few. Signature milk desserts. All right, let me walk over and see. So the coffee shop, Cheers Coffee, is the only thing that seems to be open here. It opens at 7 a.m. All right, I'm going to walk over. This is a cool tree. These are mesquite trees, and they have very shallow roots, so a lot of times the winds blow them over, and they seem to do okay as long as they can rest on the ground. I don't remember this in and out. I don't know if this is new or if I just didn't notice it last time. I was thinking the Goodwill was right here in this little shopping center, but maybe it's next door to this. We'll see. I think there's supposed to be a new In-N-Out coming to Palm Springs. One of you left a message the other day asking what happened to it, why it hasn't opened yet. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, sometimes it takes a while to get permits and things. It's funny, I don't remember this being here. And I think it's right across the street there, the Goodwill. Yeah. I assume they open around 9 o'clock. It's been at least a year, maybe 2 years since I've been here. They'll be closed on Easter. They don't open till 10 o'clock. Okay, so it's only 9:45, I think. Well, that's too bad. I'll just have to come back another time. All right, I'm gonna head back to the car, hook up my other microphone, and get ready to walk around the car show. Rancho Mirage is a pretty high-end community, and they've got valet parking, so you can just pull right up here and someone will park your car for you while you go to the mall. Cash only, no bills larger than $20. I actually stopped right there when I went across the street, so I'm back. Wonder why that Jewelers doesn't have a name on their shop. Are they going out of business? It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? And here's another shop that's out of business. Oh, I thought it was jewelry, but maybe not. What is this? Salton Sea butterflies. Huh. Interesting. Okay, window walk gallery. So more window walk galleries instead of paintings and photographs. These are jewelry and other little crafty kind of things. So yeah, this business is closed too. Yeah, sad to see so many businesses closed, but the larger ones seem to be thriving still. That's kind of cool. Whatever that is. I guess it's just a stairwell. I'm heading back to the car to get my water. I can't believe I forgot to bring my water. Once again, I've got my secret pocket that I discovered last week, and where I can actually carry my water with me, and I just forgot. I think a lot of times it's because there's just so many things going on when you walk. You're not just walking. You have to, well, when you're vlogging, you have to remember your camera, your water, your glasses, sometimes you have multiple cameras. Oh, these are, wow, $2,150. Yikes, for that one there. That's a lot. I mean, these are very cute, but wow, $2,450 for that one. Well, it is a very, very wealthy community here, so I guess if they've got the money. That's cute. $1,250 though? Wow. I don't know. It seems like a lot to me. All right, what was I saying now about Cowboy Cantina? Is this... Looks like it's still open. Yeah, so the restaurants seem to be okay. I mean, seem to be open, and the shops in the middle area there, next to where they have the music. Yeah, just some of the little shops, I guess, have closed. All right, so I am really getting thirsty. Luckily, my car is just right there. Maybe I forgot my water just because I knew I was going to be right here walking in the parking lot where my car is, and I didn't need to bring it. I mean, I didn't think that, but that's, maybe in the back of my mind I was thinking that. And so I just need to get in the habit now that I know I've got this little secret compartment or this secret pocket in my cargo pants. Every pocket is full. I've got my cameras, I've got my Kleenex, my wallet, my backup batteries, and so I brought everything except I didn't bring the microphone or the water. So the microphone that I needed, but I guess because I was thinking that I wouldn't need the microphone until I went to the classic car show. Yeah, so maybe that's why I didn't bring it with me. I knew I'd be coming back to my car. Okay, I'm hydrated once again. I've got my microphone on. I don't know if you can see it here. It's kind of weird. It has a little teeny clamp that's not very strong, and I really prefer my DJI microphone that has a really strong magnet that you can put anywhere you want on your shirt. This one, it just kind of flops around, and I have to make sure that my glasses don't bump into, the lanyard, and also this from my hat. If they bump into the microphone, then they make a noise. So it's not a great setup, but It's the best I can do, and it's the only microphone that I have that will get rid of the background noise. So it's turned on, so we will see. I don't hear any copyrighted music right now, but I'm sure as soon as I get there, there probably will be. I've never been to one of these events that didn't have a lot of copyrighted music, especially these classic vintage car shows. They always have a lot of oldies but goodies music playing, which is nice, but I've already walked about 5,000 steps, so it's been a nice walk this morning, but this will be fun, so let's go see. The wind has died down a little bit, which is nice. It's about 10:15, so it's still early. I'm sure there'll be a lot more people even later. So where should I start? Check out Ghost Flames on hood, flames on vinyl top, flames on dash top, flames on headliner, flames on fender skirts. What does that mean, flames? Goldie Hawn, Eddie Johnson, Ruth Buzzy, Laugh-In Show, 1968. So is this the owner? Oh yeah, Eddie Johnson, okay. Vietnam veteran, Purple Heart, combat wounded, and here he is with Goldie Hawn and Ruth Buzzy. That's cool. Service dog. So what kind of car is this? Silver Scorpions.
Hey, welcome everybody. If you just got here, come over to this table with all the information on the events today here at the car show. Palm Springs Cruising. No G, association.com. The website has everything you need to know. Please buy lots of raffle tickets. This money goes to the Desert Cancer Foundation. And we have t-shirts. A lot of people asking about that today. Still t-shirts. Always good t-shirts. Lots of great machines here. Vote on your favorite. If you've not got your sign-up sheets and all for your People's Choice Award, come over and see us for that. And especially, thank you for being here. Support our sponsors, the Joe Valley Diecast, Thunderbird Real Estate, and of course the folks here at the River Rancho Mirage. Our final awards are around one each.
This is really cool. I wonder if this is a replica. Looks like it's in really good shape. Yeah, it looks new, doesn't it? Huh. Alright, so the wind is back. So we'll test my microphone. 33, okay, good. Car that's older than me. Okay, so I'll have to figure out, I guess we're voting on these. Diecast. So there's a Buick. Wow, that is really a clean engine. 1986 Buick. Okay, he doesn't look too happy. Grand National. This is Spool Fool. Oh, this is really pretty. Wow. These are so immaculate. They almost look like new, don't they? Well, I don't know if you can tell.
Hey, a lot of the big thanks.
That is really clean. I love Mustangs. $1965. Okay, so they have numbers. Donut, Derelicto, Huntington Beach. That's really nice. Look how tiny that back seat is. I'd forgotten how small they were. 65 Freak.
Hey, we just where you been? Seriously, come see us.
1938.
Buy their raffle tickets. Get your people social work forms. We have all the information of the upcoming events. Don't forget too, there will be a cruise to Idlewild on March 14th. And the next show is the last show of the season for the first Saturday, April 4th. Member meeting Mario on April 2nd.
Life's too short to build boring
A lot of
cars.
people are just new now, I understand today. Went over there for an
What
event,
year is
so.
this?
Anyway, thanks for being here. If you have any questions,
2024.
We don't know, we'll back up here.
1949. Another one that's older than me. That's good. Gosh, they have just done such a nice job of restoring these. This is really nice. Old Corvette. They don't have the year listed here. Look at those red seats. Wow. What year is this? Does it say? Nope, doesn't say. Corvette. Stingray. It's gotta be mid-1960s. Red was very popular back then.
Oh, everyone is different. Oh, the end.
Yeah, that looks like a newer one over there. Let's go to the end over here. I always like the Thunderbirds. So pretty. Cruisin' Bird. It's a cool car. Cool color. Cool race car. I like Ike. Is this 1950s?
57.
57. Was Ike still president then?
Right.
Really pretty. Historical vehicle.
Wallet.
One nut job. Yeah. I don't know, is this one not in the show today? It's over here all by itself. 1959 Rolls Royce. It's funny now, this is the first time I've been to one of these shows where they haven't had any copyrighted music playing. And I brought my microphone just for the copyrighted music. I'd much rather use my other phone, my other camera. I guess I could switch, we'll see. I know as soon as I do, they'll start playing copyrighted music. With a wooden dashboard and no seatbelts at all. Yikes. Look at those giant tires. That thing is huge.
Hey, come by and say hi. I will have to take it. This is good forms. Thank you for the
That's pretty cool. 1951. Oh, it looks like it's a Cadillac. Wow. I wouldn't have guessed this was a Cadillac. Look how short these windows are. No seat belts. Never seen this particular car before. $1966. Austin Healey. Another Austin Healey. These are so nicely restored and they look just like brand new cars. This is Cobra. What year is this? 1967.
You raised a 70 Chevelle up north for
1939. Wow.
Yeah, it's something that is started. That's my friend Tony. He's also at the
Can't imagine how they get these to look so nice after all these years. I mean, doesn't this look like brand new? A lot of love goes into these and a lot of money, I'm sure. Mustangs, I think, are still my favorite. No seatbelts at all. Bring back a lot of good memories. I had a friend who had a Mustang.
Good, how are you? That's cool.
Let's say in the window what year this is. 1964 and a half. 1933. I also love these just because they're so weird looking. Yeah, when I was growing up, we used to have some of these in the neighborhood. See them driving around. I never knew anybody who had one, but this is a 1961 Metro. Joe and Carol. It's my uncle and aunt's name. These little steering wheels. What year is this? So the 1972. Oh, another nice Mustang. These are so clean, they don't even look like they've been driven. Well, I'm pretty sure they drive these over here. 1965, another 1965. Wonder if this has got a nice white interior. We do have some seatbelts there. Wow, black and white, that is nice. Old man edition. Okay, so this is a...
Thanks to our sponsors today, Thunderbird Real Estate, also the Casino Valley Diecast Club,
convertible.
and everybody that's part of the fun today. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Beautiful day.
Yeah, it is a beautiful day.
If you have not stopped by and see us, do get your People's Choice Awards form, any other information. We have a great bunch of prizes, raffle prizes. Raffle will close about 12:30. The People's Choice Awards close at 12:40. There's a cruise to Idlewild on the 14th, so that would be fun. Club meeting is on the 2nd at Mario's. Final event here for this year is on April the 4th.
1939. 57 kid. Oh, he's a youngster. I didn't see a little sign on this one, but looks kind of like 1950s, 57. There's like a Bel Air. Duh, yeah. It says 1957 right on the license plate. Yeah. See how short my memory is? So we got 3 trucks here. A little miniature truck too. It's cute. Oh, look at those holders, cup holders. I wonder if they added those or if they came like that. I don't remember those. From back in the day. Baby 40s. Is this 1940s? Probably. That looks more like 1970s. That looks more like 1950s or, yeah, probably 1950s. Let's see if it's got anything on the dash. Yeah, 1957. Oh, this looks brand new inside. Let's see what year it is. Well, I guess they don't. They're enjoying the shade there. 1956. This looks new. Like a replica or something. Really, 1933. Wow. It's very sleek. Yeah, I guess it does have one of those seatbelts. Another Mustang. What year is 65? Yeah, lots of 1965 Mustangs. I remember going to the drive-in theater in the back seat of one of these 1965 Mustangs. Well, that was a tiny, tiny back seat. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, when I was in high school, there were a lot of cars like this. Scorched Torch, 1961 Chevy Impala. Yeah, Impalas were really popular back then. We had an Impala, Chevy Impala station wagon, but I think it was just like brown or something. Nothing as cool as this. Really nice. Valiant. 1966 Valiant. Yeah, these were 18,000. That one's for sale. Yeah, we had a lot of these in the neighborhood back then, back in the day. 1966. I wonder if California requires, the over-the-shoulder seatbelts even on these older cars if you're driving them in the streets. Giant, was this a Mercury? Okay, the wind is back. I'm glad I kept my microphone on. Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah, these were really popular back then too. Back when I was in high school. Yes, what is this? Monterey. Let's see what the license plate says. So, Mercomatic. Mercury. Hey, Ford, Mercury. These were so artistic back then. They really had so many more details than they do today. Remember bumpers? Metal bumpers? For sale, Ford Mercury. No seatbelts at all. I wonder if they tow some of these here. The ones without seatbelts. I wouldn't ride in this car without a seatbelt, would you? 1950 Mercury. Wow. So they used to call these land yachts. I mean, they were just so big. I remember my grandmother always had a brand new Cadillac, and it was just monstrous. And it was just so big and heavy. You just floated down the road on it. Sniff, but don't scratch. It's huge. Remember when some of these cars had gas tanks behind the license plate? You pull the license plate forward and stick in the pump there. AMX. This looks like maybe 1970s. It does have the belt, seat belts, just the waist seat belts. Best of Show 2024. So this was the winner, the AMX. Maybe because it's so rare. Right, let's head over to this aisle here. Please look, do not touch. Yeah, it's hard not to touch these. 1966. Ooh, that's cool. Look at that black with white stripes. It's much newer though, isn't it? Just like 1970s. If you're in Southern California, I'm sure you probably remember KMET radio station, especially back in the 1970s. It's more rock rather than pop. Yeah, this has to be 70s, right? Novas, yeah, Chevy Nova. Yeah, those were very, very popular back 1970s, 60s and 70s. Very clean. What year is this? Yeah, 1970. Jaguar. 1945? Wow. No, I guess it does have seat belts. 1969.
Yeah, I wish I could.
Chevelle. Alright, I'm going to take another spin around each row, each aisle here, and see which one I want to vote for.
Any questions?
Is this yours?
Yes.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. Did you actually drive it here?
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Oh, yes, we drive it all around.
Really?
I take it to the grocery store
Do
like
you?
it was built for.
Oh, that's cool.
It was built to be the second car for the wife because in the
Hey, if you've not registered
50s,
your
60s,
car
they were all
today, shame
12-foot
on you. We're not
boats.
gonna tell you,
So
but just go and do
this
that
was-
now.
That's true.
Yeah.
They were all huge, yeah.
Yeah, so the wife could get
Look
this.
for your favorite.
You could parallel park it.
We'll be doing all.
And
Isn't that
pick up
funny?
your kids. There's a small back seat
Around
for a
one,
couple of
couple hours.
kids.
So that was the real reason they advertised it, right? I didn't know that. I never knew
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and it was in competition with the Volkswagen Beetle that had just come out.
Oh, okay.
As
So
a
it had
small
come out.
car. Yeah.
What year is this?
What
year?
61. This is the
61.
last
And the
year they
Beetle
built
came
it.
out when? In
Late 50s.
Yeah.
So they started building these in 54 to 61.
Wow. Yeah, very nice. No AC though, huh? Oh, there's another one.
Yeah. That's our buddy Al. That's a 54.
54.
So that's the first body style. Ours is the last body style.
That one seems almost like a little toy. Yours seems like a real car, but
Yeah.
I mean it's
Yeah.
nice. But
And,
yeah, I guess you can only do it right around in town in the winter, right? Not in the summer with no AC.
We got wing windows. That's kind of like AC.
Well, yeah.
You just got to get up to about 30 miles an hour and the breeze will blow through.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you don't worry about not having seatbelts.
There's a seatbelt.
Oh, there is. Oh,
Yeah, we
okay.
have a seatbelt.
Oh, nice.
There's one added in.
I guess you're not driving that fast anyway, so.
Pedal car.
Very nice. Yeah, beautiful.
Thanks.
Yeah. So what number is this? So this is number 28. That was really cool to hear the history. I didn't know the history of that particular car. That makes a lot of sense. 1965 again. Gosh, I don't know. I might have to vote for the black and white Nash just because it's so cool and so different. All right, let's go see what's
The last show of the season here.
going on over here. Let me get some raffle tickets here. Okay, I voted for the black and white Nash Rambler. It's hard to choose. They're all fantastic. They all are winners, but I think that one is just so cool. And the woman was so nice. It came and told me the whole story, which I had no idea about before. So, hope she wins. Put it in here.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, thank you. So I bought one of their T-shirts just to support them and their charities that they support. That was fun. 6,433 steps today. Not bad. Not quite 3 miles. I've been walking for a couple of hours, I think. Really nice walk today. Hope you guys enjoyed it too. As always, thanks for sharing the memories, everybody, and I look forward to seeing you on the next walk.